Good evening. You're welcome to another edition of Import Export Platform, Facebook Live from 3 Thinkers Trade Academy. And my name is Dele Ayemibo. We continue our conversation from where we left off in the morning. Remember, we are discussing the what, the why, and the how to export to Nigeria. The what, the why, and the how to export to Nigeria. And today we are looking at what does Nigeria buy from abroad. In the morning we looked at food, and I talked about the fact that the government recently placed a ban on food. In fact, in fighting that also, there was a partial closure of the border. And do you know what's interesting about the partial closure of the border is that food items like rice, within days of partial closure, price has started going up. Which for me shows that the item being smuggled into Nigeria don't even go through the bush part. They come through the official route, but the government does not enjoy any benefit from it. The people get the product in, make all the money, they won't pay the right taxes, they won't open Form M, just milking the country. It's most unfortunate, but that's what we see in our country. I am moving on to the next item on my agenda. I've looked at foodstuff. So this evening I'm looking at footwear and headwear. Footwear and headwear. Footwear and headwear import into Nigeria is about $450 million. About $450 million. About $450 million. This includes rubber footwear, footwear packs, fake hair. I like that word. Fake hair, leather footwear, umbrellas, processed hair, textile footwear, other headwear, waterproof footwear, knitted hats, and the likes. And all this is about $450 million. $450 million. Footwear alone, rubber footwear is about 40%. About 40%. That's about $180 million. Rubber footwear. So all this rubber footwear we see that school children wear and adults wear during rainy season are largely imported. What does it take to produce rubber footwear? Footwear parts is about $90 million. You know, remember we are discussing things that individuals can consider for import into Nigeria, and foreigners also can consider for import into Nigeria. So if you are in Nigeria and you are looking for business to do, what I'm doing basically is to give you idea of business to do. Remember, import business is a lot easier business. You worry more about marketing and sales. You worry more about distribution. You worry a lot less. She worry a lot less. A lot less. You know, when you look at this, really, sometimes you'll be wondering, why is it that because what does it take to produce rubber footwear that we are spending so much to import rubber footwear? What does it take to produce it really? What does it take? And it's good this information go out, because some people don't even know how much they can make from Nigeria. You know, sometimes you just see some product, some company, some particular business, everybody just crowding there. But if you look at slippers, ordinary rubber slippers, rubber shoes, rubber boots that we bring in, we are spending $180 million. Not thousand, no, millions. That means $1 million is 360 million. $2 million is about, so almost 700 million naira is used to import footwear, rubber footwear in a year. So meaning there's so much money to be made in that sector. And some people are not aware at all. You don't see the product, everybody will go and crowd there, as if that's the only thing that can be imported in Nigeria. But some people are silently importing products, people don't even know. You know, this is why data is so important. Data is so important. The data speaks it all, speaks the volume, just tells you all you need to know. Makes life easy. So if you are taking a decision, it's a lot easier. Because some people will go and crowd one small area. And everybody is doing it as if that's the only thing that can be done. Why? Because most of them are not even aware of other opportunities that are available in import in Nigeria. You know, because of the population of Nigeria, importers who is not married to any product can make a lot of money. Because of the population of Nigeria, importers who is not married to any product, and I use the word not married because sometimes you say, no, this is what I want to do, this is the only one I've been doing, oh, this is the only one I can do, oh, and then you're not doing any other thing. That makes it difficult for you. It makes it difficult for you to be able to enjoy all the benefit that your country has in stock for you. The opportunities in Nigeria is huge. The opportunity in Nigeria is humongous. And I'm of the opinion that if you are even going to import in Nigeria, you need to import things that everybody can use. Or at least majority of the lower class can use. Because if you have to do the upper class, you might need to do a lot of you might need to lose a lot of money on advert. But when you do a product that a lot of people are buying or ready to buy, it makes life easy for you. It makes life a lot easy for you. When you do product that a lot of people can buy. When you do product that a lot of people can buy, it makes life a lot easy for you. Now, what am I trying to say basically? I'm basically trying to say that, you know what? Look for this kind of product that is readily available. Readily available in the sense that, that the market is readily available. Readily available in the sense that many people are already waiting and interested in the product. That means there are a lot of business opportunities in Nigeria. It's all depend on what you are seeing. and who you are looking at. But from all indication, if for rubber slippers, rubber shoes, rubber boots, and this is the rainy season, we are bringing in this volume, that for me tells me a lot about the opportunity. And you know what? Who are those that enjoy all these benefits? Those that do the research, those that sit down to do the thinking, those that sit down to ask the question, those that sit down to investigate. They are the ones that are also able to make an informed decision. They are the ones that are also able to make an informed decision. They are the ones that are also able to make an informed decision. And this is so important. And I mean very, very important. Nigerian states have what it takes to support its people to be able to grow their economy, leveraging on the population we have. Let's look at another product. I've looked at footwear. If I combine the footwear and footwear parts together, I'll be looking at the range of $270 million. Fake hair. Wow. That is artificial hair. This is for the women. This is for the women. Artificial hair. Wow, wow, wow. Artificial hair. Almost $70 million is used to import artificial hairs in Nigeria. Almost $70 million is used for the importation of artificial hairs in Nigeria. Leather footwear, that's leather shoes. $45 million. See the amount going on shoes alone. $45 million. Umbrella. 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 About $50 million. Is it that we can't produce umbrella in Nigeria? Anyway, these are opportunities. My own job here is not to think of the production, but to think of the opportunity. So let me stick to my job. If it was when I'm talking a lot about export, then I would look at that. But this time around, let me just stick to my job. Let me just stick to my job. My job is easy and simple. My job is easy and simple. Let me stick to my job. Let me stick to Let me stick to my job. Wow. Let's move on to another product. I'll be doing 2 products tonight. And the next product I'll be looking at is instruments. Instrument import is about $400 million. And this cut across medical instrument, Ali Junot from Indonesia. Yes, I'm discussing what you can ship to Nigeria. Let me know what you have for export to Nigeria, and I can advise you whether it's a good one or you should consider another product. Medical instrument, gas and liquid flow measuring instrument, chemical analysis instrument, thermostat, other measuring instrument, surveying equipment, liquid crystal displays, eyewear, orthopedic appliances, therapeutic appliances, X-ray equipment, oscilloscope, drafting tool, Precious metal watches, hydrometer, compasses, tensile testing, cameras, optical fiber, electric musical instrument. Electric musical instrument. People bring in different instruments in Nigeria are spending $400 million. So Nigeria is consuming $400 million worth of instruments. Nigeria is consuming $400 million worth of instruments. Nigeria is consuming $400 million worth of instruments. The one that takes the large chunk is medical instrument. Medical instrument. Medical instrument. This is taking about $56 million. $56 million medical instrument. Gas and liquid flow measuring instrument is also $56 million. Thermostat is about $28 million. $28 million. These are billions of naira. Only on instrument. Billions of naira. Billions. I made a mistake in that rubber footwear. When I was saying rubber footwear is 700 million. No, $40 million. 7 point. Is that not 7.2 7.2 billion? Thermostat 20. Wait, it's like I'm missing my calculation. $10 million, 3.6 billion. $100 million is 36 billion. That means 72 billion to import shoes. What? You know, when I was looking at the shoes, my naira calculation was wrong. To import rubber material, rubber shoes, rubber footwear. There's so much opportunity in this country. But like I said, only few can see it. Only few can see it. Ali Junot, I cannot speak Indonesian. I'm a Nigerian. I only speak English. And of course, Nigerian languages. Sorry, I cannot speak Indonesian language. I am a Nigerian. And in Nigeria, the lingua franca is English, unless I will speak Nigerian language like Yoruba to you. So if you don't understand English, you can't understand my Nigerian language. So maybe, I don't know how you do it to be able to have a good grasp of what I'm saying. I don't know. But if you want to do business with Nigeria, you really will have to learn English, because that's the language that most Nigerians understand, because that's our lingua franca in Nigeria. So sorry, I can't help you. So sorry. It's so interesting what I'm seeing. This is amazing. What? Medical instrument, gas and liquid flow instrument, chemical analysis instrument. That one is about $32 million. Remember, $10 million is 3.6 billion naira. So we are spending billions every day to import into Nigeria, because our population is amazing. It is huge. So there are huge opportunity for people that want to import into Nigeria. Huge opportunity, amazing opportunity. for those that want to import into Nigeria. I've talked about thermostat. How about eyewear? Eyewear, glasses, $12 million. Wow. You know, as I even mentioned this figure, I'm almost not believing it myself. Glasses. I'm wearing one, oh. $12 million. Wow. Our population is a great advantage to create wealth for us, but I'm not sure how many people are seeing this opportunity. What we see regularly is people leaving this country, and you can't blame them for it, because it doesn't seem as if there's any opportunity on the horizon. But like I said, it's just for people to know have the information, really. Ensure you have the market, get the information, and then it becomes easier for you, because people bring this stuff in regularly. And you can take advantage of the same thing. In fact, most of the instruments I'm seeing here are either science instrument or medical instrument. Look at X-ray equipment, for example. X-ray equipment. X-ray equipment is about $16 million. $16 million. Surveyor equipment is about $24 million. That's surveyor equipment. Surveyor equipment is about $24 million. And these are the things we import into Nigeria. Then compass is just about $3 million. Orthopedic appliances is about $10 million. $10 million. Therapeutic appliances is about $8 million. Like I said, the whole essence of talking about this and repeating it constantly is to make us realize that, look, there are so much that can be imported into Nigeria. Or so much that are even currently imported into Nigeria. So that if you are thinking, okay, I want to do business and I want to import, what should I even import to sell? I can just be a trader in Nigeria. Maybe you just left banking, you just retired from your job, you are looking for a business to do. You can decide to import and sell locally. So look at the sector where you are as a person. Look at the commonly, ensure you are also importing within the sector you are familiar with, so that you always have a relationship. And then sometimes you might bring in those products through the air, even though you might not be profitable, but ensure you use it to find buyers. Even if you are selling at cost or even at a loss, but you are finding buyers. Because when you are now shipped by sea, you'll be able to reduce your cost. But I'm basically saying that the opportunities is humongous, the opportunity is available, but the opportunity will not drop on your lap. You have to go after these opportunities. You have to go after this opportunity. You have to make effort to be able to go after these opportunities. And this is so important. So important. So important, because the people coming into Nigeria and taking advantage of the opportunity, they saw it and came in to take advantage of it. And when they come in like that, they take advantage. So you should also take advantage of it. You should also take advantage of it. You are a Nigerian, but because you are not seeing the opportunity. Why? Because you don't see with your eyes, you see with your mind. Because you don't see with your eyes, you see with your mind. You don't see with your eyes, you see with your mind. And because you see with your mind, that means the mind must be developed. That means the mind must be actively searching for information. And you know what? You also don't find what you are not looking for. you also don't find what you are not looking for. If you are looking for this information I'm making available, you are going to go and search online. And in the course of your search online, we will meet. We will meet. We will meet. And you'll have been able to find answer to some of your questions on the opportunities available in Nigeria. So if you know someone who is interested in doing business but does not know business to do, tell him to come and watch this video and see the mammoth volume of items being imported into Nigeria, and then he can look for the one he knows well, or knows the people well, or he knows the sector well, and knows, at least have enough information to be able to start doing a research, to be able to get people who are interested. So if I finish as a medical person, as in I retire as a medical person, or I resign as a medical person, I want to look for import in the medical sector where I'm familiar with. If it's in the educational sector, I want to import in the educational sector. I want to import in a sector that I am already familiar with by virtue of my training. I want to import in a sector I'm already familiar with by virtue of my training. And that will make it easier for me to reduce significantly the risk I will be facing in that sector, because the sector is not entirely new to me. But if I made the mistake of going into sector that I'm not familiar with, then I lose money. And that's exactly what happened to many people. Many people go into sector they're not familiar with, and what happened? They lose a lot of money, and then they complain. And I tell people that, how on earth will you spend 15, 20 years in the sector, and then when you now retire or resign, and you are going to start your own business, you now went to start from an entirely different sector? That for me is unwise. You should be looking at, if you don't know what to do, just start importing and trading. Build relation in that sector and start trading. If you don't know what to do, check out the video after, the what, the why, the how to export to Nigeria. And tomorrow morning I'll be looking at part 10, and I'll be talking about different machinery. Thank you very much for listening. Bye for now. See you tomorrow.